Hey, Kev, it's time to record a new Smodcast.
Fuck off. I'm listening to one of the other great shows on the Smodcast Podcast Network. Scott?
There's so many to choose from.
You damn skippy, there's so many to choose from. I'm on 5 every week myself, man. Hollywood Babylon on Monday, Smodcast with you on Tuesday, Jay and Silent Bob Get Old on Wednesday with Jay Muse, Fat Man on Batman every Thursday, and then I wrap up the week with Edumacation with Andy McElfresh.
There's so many to choose from.
Hell yeah, son, and those aren't the only podcasts. Those are just the ones I'm involved with. What about the podcasts of Smodco that don't feature me, man? Like Tell 'em Steve Dave, Last Week on Earth with Ben Glebe, I Sell Comics with Ming and Mike.
There's so many to choose from.
Hey, man, there's also Film School Fridays or Netheads or Get Up on This, Team Jack.
There's so many to choose from.
The Breaks, man. Waking from the American Dream. Bagged and Boarded. Phoebe. Soundbite Nation. These are all the shows you could be listening to over at smodcast.com, Scott.
There's so many to choose from.
And if audio's not enough for you, man, if you're just like, no, I want the thick dick of video as well, man, well, you can go to our YouTube channel, which is C-Smod, or you can watch Comic Book Men, our show on AMC, following The Walking Dead and The Talking Dead every Sunday night.
There's so many to choose from.
That's right, Scott. There are so many to choose from. So get choosing, kids. Go to smodcast.com. Start getting picky, man. Stick these sweet, sweet oral sounds into your ear pussies.
There's so many to choose from.
You said that already.
There's so many to choose from.
Hey, this is Camille and Kennerly, the Harp Twins, and you're listening to Tell 'em Steve Dave.
Okay, Fatso.
I see a nun being treated shabbily.
Throw a pot of water all over the computer.
Tell him, Steve Dave.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Tell 'em Steve Dave with me, with Walt.
Yo.
And with Sunday Jeff.
What? Where's Q?
Q couldn't make it again. 3 weeks now.
Q.
Can I, all kidding aside, sorry, is this the future of Tell him, Steve Dave?
Me, you, and Sunday Jeff?
Yes.
I think it
All
may
kidding
be.
aside.
I think it may be, yeah.
Well, at least for a little while.
He has 2 shows now, plus his own
All his pods.
his own podcast.
He's rivaling Ming now with all the pods he's on. He's trying to get that legendary status.
Travel, yeah. He was like, well, I describe Ming as a legend. You know, like, how could I at least not rise to that? The many live shows that the Tenderloins do.
Oh, my God. It's crazy.
They're constantly
They're
away.
constantly touring. This could be, the future of Tell him, Steve Dave. I think people will...
How is it received? That's the question.
People are always clamoring for Sonny Jeff, but I always feel that, like...
They don't know what they're talking about.
You know what? Something's better than nothing for 2 weeks, I guess.
But I always feel that, like, the reason he's so sought after is because they don't get a lot of them.
Right. Small doses.
It always leaves you wanting more.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we'll have to see.
So week after week of Sunday Jeff.
I love it. But I love week after week to get them, and people, obviously I was wrong.
That I got to disagree with you on. Yeah,
I would disagree too.
But, yeah, I mean, Q is taxed.
He is. He had like an hour tomorrow. He had 45 minutes the other day. It's like he lived far away. So his windows are very small.
But if there's going to be a weekly show,
we got to carry it on. But
all right, Q's out.
Okay, it's official. The vote's been had. Q's done.
You could be you're Eric Carr or Vinnie Vincent. Which one are you?
I guess either one. Well, I'd rather be Vinnie Vincent because Eric Carr's dead. So
okay.
Yeah, have there been? I mean, I guess it really didn't matter. Like, are there other groups where
Oh, there's
one
tons.
person has left, and they've carried on
It's
as
like the Three Stooges
successfully,
after when,
if not more.
Like Joe Besser now.
Not just carried on.
No more curly. You're bringing in Joe Besser now, like the
We're
other
trying
guys.
to compare you to a rock star, not a stooge.
Oh, this is pretty much a stooge.
Lies here, though.
Yeah, I know, right?
Stooges and goons.
Welcome to your new life of hell. Your Caucasian Ming.
That'll never happen.
But no, all kidding aside, though, I'm sure he'll be back next week, right?
I hope so, yeah.
Oh, you don't sound confident, huh?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know what his schedule is. It really appears to be.
Well, but in his defense, though, it's not just Q.
Who else is it?
That causes Tell 'em Steve Dave to go dark or go silent.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just Q.
Well, last week it was me. I was sick. I mean, I had the flu.
You're right, but I mean, it's spotty off 2014 so far. I would say, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, probably.
Probably,
yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've been here more than I've not been here.
That's true.
So, yeah, there have been some dark spots here and there, but there was an episode put up. Now this is.
Hey, what episode number is this?
No, this is 194.
No, it's not.
194.5.
It's not 194 because there's some people out there who actually are
they
have on their iPod. They have episode 1. Explain to Sunday Jeff what happened.
Okay, Sunday Jeff. Here's what happened. Tell 'em Steve Dave did not record for 2 weeks in a row. The week before, I can't remember why we didn't record the week before.
Because you were sick.
I was sick 2 weeks in a row?
It was last week, he said.
He's been sick a lot.
Yeah, I've had.
I mean, come on, the guy's been sick since 1997.
Yeah, my attendance has been spotty for a little over a
Pretty
decade.
good, 190 something. So you should be all right.
And then last week, Quinn couldn't make it. He was somewhere. I think he was in California or something. And I was sick, so I didn't come in to record either. But so I just figured there would be 2 weeks with no show. I found out, I just happened to be on Twitter, and I saw someone said, I just downloaded episode 194, MegaCon Men, which was a panel of that we did in Orlando. Me, Ming, and Mike did a panel in Orlando the week before, the Orlando MegaCon. And it was put up without my knowledge, or Walter Quinn's, but mostly mine because I'm the one who deals with Declan. I was bypassed, Sunday Jeff, in an effort.
Neutered.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I think purposely, because
something's got to be up.
There were a series of people that, I think, if it went through 5 people, 4 of them assumed that I knew, and one person knew that I didn't know. And the reason that they wanted to put it up was because of advertising dollars, because they'll miss out on ads or whatever. So I had it pulled down. Anyway, regardless.
Why did you pull it down now?
Because I felt that it shouldn't go up there as a Tell 'em Steve Dave episode when it's obviously, at best, like a Comic Book Man Secret Stash episode.
Comic Book Man? Or I Sell Comics, you mean?
Yeah, I Sell Comics, we were there representing Comic Book Men, so you could even put it under there. Mike and Ming do that Secret Stash podcast. But Tell 'em Steve Dave, certainly not. And I didn't think it was right to
but in the past,
to put it up just as anything.
The devil's advocate.
Okay.
Tell 'em Steve Dave has been Q and Sal.
Really? When did we do that?
Didn't the What Say You Pod premiere as a Tell 'em Steve Dave episode?
Yeah, but I think we had an episode that same week. Maybe we didn't. The point is that it went by all of us, the 3 main players, without knowing. It just suddenly it's put up there without us. And somebody brought that up on Twitter too. They're like, well, what about when it's just you and Quinn and it's Space Monkeys? It's like, yeah, but is it Tell 'em Steve Dave? No, but we're still doing something, putting something up, and it's under our control and it's something that, we've at least approved.
Similar.
Whereas this was like, come on. And the thing is, it's not that I didn't really think it was bad. I didn't think it was a bad panel. I thought there was some interesting stuff, but I didn't get a chance to listen to it. I didn't get a chance to cut out stuff that might have been that I know for a fucking fact should be taken out. There was stuff in there that I'm like, I know for a fact this is boring and should be taken out. So
you're going to cut all of Mike and Ming's parts?
And you'll just hear me. That would be pretty great. But it does seem like there's like one or two people on Twitter that act as if I have like some sort of anti-Mike agenda. And I'm like, it has nothing to do with that.
Why would they think that?
Nothing. I don't know.
Why? Because you pulled it down? Well, let's talk about the people who did get it and got a chance to listen to it.
Okay.
They have what is now maybe the most ultra rare episode of Tell 'em Steve Dave.
Let's just put out later.
It depends.
Nope. I've heard that Declan deleted all the files. There's no more audio of it.
Declan destroyed all his equipment just in case.
Himself.
He
Fuck it! I'll throw a pot of water all over the computer.
he pulled the spud out. It was over. He wiped out everything in his files. He has nothing left now. It went to ground zero.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
But supposedly, no, though.
He stole a giant magnet and dragged it to his house.
But I heard that he wiped it clean, and now that audio doesn't exist except for what those few people have it on their iPads now or iPods.
I mean, that's a little bit of an overreaction, but I mean,
come on, now, that makes that. I mean, I love that, man.
I don't even have
That can
it.
go viral.
Well,
Yeah. Somebody will put it up on torrents. Don't put it up on torrents.
don't put it up on torrents.
It'll be worth money. Someday.
Yeah, you'll be able. I mean, that is something that like you should keep as a prized possession. That's. I mean, what's that equivalent to, Sonny Jeff? What was something that was released and pulled within like hours of releasing the shelves?
The first I sell comic. Kev's like, this is an embarrassment. And then he's like, fuck it, whatever.
Too late now.
Can you think of anything that would be the equivalent of releasing something and then having to like pull it off quick, and only a few people got a chance to own it?
Right, I know, like in the early '70s, there's that Scorpions album, Virgin Killer.
Oh yeah, with the bad
It's
album
like
cover.
a 10-year-old girl naked on the cover, yeah, and they pulled it rather quickly and replaced it with a different cover.
So this is the Scorpions.
Wisely,
We'll
yeah.
call this the Scorpions.
This is the fucking child porn version.
Can we think of something
Steve
better
Dave.
to equate it
the
to?
child porn, yeah. Come on, Sunday, Jeff. Dig deep into your pop culture.
What about that Freddy doll that was on Toys R Us shelves? They pulled it.
Yeah, they still made enough of them, though. When I was saying there was plenty of those.
I think there's probably less than 200 people that probably have it right now.
Well, it depends. I mean, how many
This
people?
could grow into legendary status.
How many people subscribe? Yeah, like the
You
love.
really should have talked it up and said how awesome it was.
It was awesome. I mean, wait, what did I say? Mike and Ming were on fire.
My parts were awesome.
The performance of a lifetime. I swear to God, what happened was
It was like seeing Jim Morrison and Mick Jagger and who else? Roger Daltrey all perform on one stage, but nobody filmed it.
Yeah, like the Whiskey a Go Go in L.A. Yeah. Well, it really wasn't that well organized in terms of like letting people know where they're supposed to be and when they're supposed to be there.
Shocking.
But I was waiting in like what they called the green room, which it was pretty fucked up. How it was a room. It wasn't green, but it had like it didn't even have water. It had coffee and tea.
Why were you in a green room waiting for the pod?
I was just waiting. Yeah, I was waiting for the
begin?
thing to start. Yeah, and I thought somebody was going to come and get me, and because I didn't know where the room was, and they would walk you up. No one ever did that, so I showed up like 20 minutes late. And I'll say this about Mike and Ming: they're polite because there's a dude up on stage who's a nice enough guy, but I think he's like in charge of security there, and the fucking questions that this guy is answering, like why they had him up there, I don't know. But like one of the questions, for example, was like somebody raises their hand. This is when I put a stop to it. This is like the third question. I'm like, I can't take it anymore. He's like, for an event like this, like a 3-day event, what kind of liability insurance are you looking at?
Well, wait, why are they asking you guys this? Are they asking the head of security?
They're asking the head of security, who for some reason is sitting up on stage with us.
I think you're being way too polite. So did anybody know you guys who you guys were?
No, there were a lot of people there. It was a big room. There were a lot of people there.
Okay, so why on earth was there a question about security and insurance liability?
I don't, because Mike and Ming were allowing it. I don't know. I have no idea why the guy was there in the first place. Like I say, I got there like 15 minutes late. So by the time I got there, they had the robot chicken guys on, and they had come on and gone off. And then they brought this guy up. I guess he was their next guest.
The head of security of the con?
The security,
the promoter or some sort?
It wasn't the promoter. I'm pretty sure he was in charge of security or some sort of organization. Again, friendly guy, nice enough guy.
And was it dull, the question?
Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, you're there like to ask
Have
about.
You not ever wondered about the insurance legalities?
Who would even ask a question there, though? It'd be like, you go from robot chicken to this?
Let me tell you, it's all I wondered about after that. But I cut the guy off and I was like, dude, you're never going to throw a con. Who cares? Like, who cares about this question? And then the guy had to leave. He had to go do security or whatever. Like, I tried to like jokingly get him the hell off the stage. And then they started the regular Q&A. But I was stunned at what they were allowing, because they're too nice and not, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Like, they just won't move things along. They don't know how to be like, all right, go away, get off the stage. Okay, thank you to fucking security guy. Clap, clap, clap. And before you get more boring questions, because it was deadly, man. It was brutal.
You're not talking up this legendary status I'm trying to.
No, that was the first 5 minutes. That was the first 5 minutes. Now, once I arrived,
I want people right now listening going like, I want them to be in a frothing state of panic. Like, how am I going to get this Lost Tell 'em Steve Day episode?
Well, they're going to want it, because I promise you will not believe like how mundane the questions were at first. Like, you have to hear it to believe it. But once that guy left the stage and we started taking questions and answers and stuff, it was a lot smoother. It was a lot more interesting.
Where, and on a scale of like on the, if Megan Hay is the top of the heap, where would you put MegaCon Men?
No, am I still building up the legend of MegaCon Men? Because then it's an 11. If I'm not, it's a 3. It was
so.
fun.
Reba, that's the task for those listeners who missed out. I mean, it's your what's that?
It's your pornographic Scorpions album,
or it's your Moby Dick,
right?
Because we're never going to release it.
No.
And it's only those few who are able to get it. So, like I said, that's how you build a legend. That's how you make people interested. Give them a little, pull it away.
Right. See you later, Jeff.
I just had a picture of you tied to the whale. That's all.
Speaking of, like, one of the questions was, and this was 2 people asked me this question, but one guy said one lady said it when I was at the booth, and somebody else said it when we were at the panel. Some guy says, I watched the episode with Lou Ferrigno, blah, blah, blah. What happened? Now, why are you fat?
Look like Lou Ferrigno?
No, why don't you look like you used to look? Like the pictures that I had, which to me is so like insanely, like I wouldn't do that to somebody. Like it is so insanely rude and in bad taste. Like some lady came up to the booth and said the same thing. She was like, first she was like, "Oh, you're the mean one," and I said, "Yeah, I guess so." I said out of them. I said, I guess I'm the mean one. And she said a couple other things. And she said the same thing about the Lou Ferrigno episode. She's like, you used to look good. What happened? And I said, oh, who's the mean one now? Like, fuck you, cunt.
I think you got to also give some people, give them a break a little bit. I think that they say things that they probably wish they didn't say because of nervousness being in front of a star.
Right. Like, hey, fatso. I remember the first time I met Affleck. It's like, hey, baby teeth.
But you got, they say things that they're like, oh, I wish I didn't say that, but they're just so nervous.
I wish I'd done anything but
you.
Insult.
They might be just so nervous, and being in your presence.
And in the panel, what happened was, I guess the reason the guy asked the question or brought it up was because there were 3 ladies behind him who left like halfway through the panel. I guess they wanted more security questions and it wasn't happening.
Sucks. Yeah. All they're doing is talking about comic men.
Security guy back up there.
I don't know one thing about it. I haven't asked one question about liability insurance. But he heard them talking about that episode and the way I looked then. And the lady said, well, if you still look that way, I would do them. And I'm telling you, if you saw any of these 3 women on my worst day, I wouldn't fuck them. Like, I mean, they were like 3 fucking old ladies, like 3 fat, rotund fucking old bags.
So, all right. Well, I mean,
but
you're not making your case that you're not the mean one.
Well, I am the mean one, but I could be mean.
Only mean to some,
but I'm not mean to people at the con. I'm not mean to their face. It's like I'm mean to Ming.
They want you to buy your autograph.
Well, of course, I want their money. That's another thing.
You're smart enough to realize you can't be.
I would never be like that in public anyway. Come on, you know me. I really did. At a certain point, I was like, I'm gonna fucking strangle this little cocksucker. Like Ming.
Oh.
We're taking pictures at the booth and stuff, and it's like business is brisk. And I'm like, wow, this is great. You know, we had a line and we're taking pictures and signing shit. And like 15 minutes in, 20 minutes the most in, I'm like, is he charging? Is he charging for this? And he wasn't. And like, you know, the way he is. And I go, dude, are you charging for this? He's like, what? Like, you know, like he won't give you a straight answer.
Oh, I know how to
look away. Look at the sky.
And I go, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, dude, why?
Well, why? Okay, now, but just why don't you guys have a game plan though before you even get in here? Why is there like no one on the same page?
The game,
and at any time, we are never on the same page. It's so frustrating.
But the game plan was that Ming said that he was in charge. He was going to collect the money. And I was like, and I understand, like, if you don't want to do it, I totally understand it. I was like, do you not want to do it? He's like, no, not really. And I was like, okay, then let's get somebody else. And then we got somebody. And from then on, it was smooth. Mm-hmm. But there are people that come up and, like, you know, like I'm sitting behind the table and like, hey, can I get a picture with you? And it's like, yeah, you know, I point to the sign. They give me this look like, come on. And I'm just like,
yeah, I couldn't do it. That's why I wouldn't want to do it ever.
I understand.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit there and I couldn't be like, kind of like, shamefully point to my eyes, go to the sign and be like an old basset hound.
I'm not ashamed though. Like I'm not ashamed though, you know, because the way I see it is like, why the fuck would I come here for free and spend all day?
But
do you expect a free picture from any of these other people? Anybody? No.
I understand you, but I couldn't deal with the repercussions of like my sad eyes looking at the sign, then looking back up at them. And
so you assume I was sad?
I already got $9,
and then having them be like, "Really?"
Mm-hmm.
I would be mortified. I couldn't.
Not mortified though. I'm like, go fuck yourself.
Well, so I'm talking about me. Yeah. I would be mortified.
Just like when I'm walking through the con and if somebody is like, "Oh, can I get your picture?" and like we've discussed in the past, I'm pretty recognizable. So people look, they see me, they know it's me right away. And if they ask for a picture, I'm like, I'll be at the booth in a couple minutes. And I figure it's like, look, if they go to the booth, get the picture taken, you make the money, cool. If not, what have I lost? You know?
You may have lost their...
They're not owed anything.
Well, they may
They're
be like,
not owed anything.
Beard guy was a dickhead.
Okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with it. And it's like, I swear I'm not greedy or anything, but it's like, if I'm going to go and do these cons and sit there and meet people, it's like, why would I want to do it for free? Why would anyone want to do it for free? And it's like, Did
you ask the 2 guys that do?
I'm making, oh, because I mean, you know why. Like at Walker Stalker Con in Chicago, it's like, I mean, we're making peanuts compared to like the guy who plays Glenn, I think his name is, the Asian dude. With good reason.
Yes.
With good reason. I'm not like, why them? Why not me? Not at all.
I'm sitting with Glenn up there.
Like, these are people where their lines are fucking nuts.
Right.
Nobody is like, oh, come on, I got to pay for a picture. And we charge on purpose. We charge the least. They wanted us to charge, the management people that we're using, they wanted us to charge $25 each. I said, that's crazy. $75 for to come to the booth, $75. But even $25 is like, that's the least that anybody will. No, $40 is the average. Anywhere between $40 to $60.
I've never understood the,
Wait, is that for a picture and a signature, or is it just
for like an 8x10? Like they have a selection of 8x10s and a signature, But no, you can't take your picture with them. That's like something totally separate.
Really?
Yeah.
How much it is to get into to the show, though?
I think it was. I'm not really too sure. I think they said Florida wasn't too expensive. It was like $50 for all 3 days. Something. So
it's
like
almost
that.
the admission to get into the show for one picture.
I've never been a guy who would wait in a line for an autograph or I've never gone to any event being like, man, I really hope I get this guy's autograph in my entire life. And I don't. No, it's not. I'm not like that. But I'm just like, yeah, I'm not. I guess I don't collect autographs.
Not the autograph hound.
Yeah, I don't understand the significance anybody can get from taking a picture with somebody for 2 seconds. You know, I've never been able to understand the allure of that.
But like our management lady, she wasn't happy. But I said, if I'm going to do it, if I'm going to go, I want them to be $15 each, and all three of us for $40. Like you can get all three signatures, and you get a picture thrown in. Like if you want to come behind like it's way more than anybody else does for way less money. So when somebody comes up and acts like I'm an asshole because I traveled from fucking New Jersey to Florida to take a free picture with them, like, come on. Anyway, I'm not complaining, but I am saying I'm not complaining. No, because most people are not like that. Most people,
if you're laying out your money for the flight, and
most
stuff,
people understand the way it works. You know.
Yeah.
So at any rate, that was MegaCon. And Walker Stalker Con. And fucking questions about security. I don't know. And you know who fucking gave me the hi-hat? Fucking Napoleon Dynamite. Because
I heard this story.
Did you hear this? From who?
Sweet.
From those guys? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't want to have anything to do with us.
Really?
I think his manager didn't know who we were. Like, had never heard of the show or whatever. And turned us down. But we had hundreds. I mean, we had a lot of people in our room. We had easily 300 people in our room, and his panel, there were like 30 people there. So Napoleon Dynamite.
Last laugh.
Yep.
To Johnson.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't stop
smiling as he's walking out the door, winking over there.
Paramedics. I nearly went into cardiac arrest.
Security guys over there asking him questions.
So hard. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's a hell of a life, Walt. I don't know what to say. Do you have any Sunday Jeff fun planned or no?
Fun?
Yeah. Anything special?
I don't really have anything special. No, I mean,
it's on the fly.
Yeah, definitely on the fly. I want to see how if he could hit the ground running. Because
so this is like more of a like not an interview. What's it called? Audition.
For what? Oh, to be called in when Q can't make it.
Well, I thought Q was
Rivers?
out. Yeah, I thought Q. No, he can't play it like Joan Rivers, man.
Why?
Because she fucked up. Remember, she said something about Johnny, and then
that's why.
Then was never asked back on to the Tonight Show after that.
All right. Well, I'm sure he's not going to do that, but he could. He's, I was only fooling around now when I said that I don't think he will be back next week. I'm assuming he will be back next week.
I'm cutting all this out. So it appears as if you want him out. I don't know. We got a season 4 Sunday, Jeff. That's other news.
I heard that. Congratulations.
Awesome, huh? How'd you feel, Walt? Exactly how I thought you would.
Baffled? Overjoyed?
Yeah, I know. You would think there would be a little bit quicker reaction.
I was stunned with overjoyed. And no, I wasn't unhappy. I was just like, I was glad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
can't wait till they come in and put up the lights.
Yeah, it is what it is. It gets easier. If you're not used to it by now, 4th season, something would be wrong with anybody who, now you know what to expect. There's really no real surprises.
Will you be asking for anything special? Now that you're Walt Flanagan, major star. Anybody else gets 4 seasons, they're considered a major star. Why not us? Just schmucks for life, right? Just schmucks for life.
I think that's the problem with a lot of the comic book men now.
What's that?
Is that they have that chip on their shoulder, like
a lot. By a lot, you mean one?
No.
I don't think he has that.
Who, me?
Yeah,
I think there's definitely. I think there's always looking for disrespect.
I don't think you have it
always
either.
looking for it. And
That wouldn't matter if I was on a TV show or not.
I know. Well, yeah, but I think some of us are always looking for some sort of disrespect that may be there, but most usually is not there, though. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like when people are like, "Hey, how'd you get so fat?" It's not really
disrespectful.
That's my fucking imagination. I'm trying to find a good question for Sunday, Jeff, but everyone's asking dopey stuff. Let's see. Oh, here you go, Sunday Jeff. If you could go back in time and stop one major world-changing event, what would it be? Speaking of, I literally could not. I thought I would be able to. I could not make it through the entire episode of Heil, Honey, I'm Home.
Oh, the
Hitler
sitcom from the 80s.
It was so fucking. It wasn't even from the 80s. It was like 94.
Oh yeah, early 90s, right?
Yeah, it was just so unfunny.
Yeah, Sunday Jeff, you guys have no idea what you're talking about. I unveiled a new segment, Sunday Jeff. The last time we did Tell 'em Steve Dave, I think it was the last time, other than the lost MegaCon Man episode, where I find this amazing, I wonder how you'll feel about it. Being your Litmik, since you're Jewish and all. I don't know if you find this annoying or offensive, but Hitler still makes news today. Like on a weekly basis, there's stories about Hitler, and I want to do a segment about Hitler in the news, present news, week to week. Mm-hmm. What do you think of that? But always where we're always like, we're never glorifying it. We're always just saying, we're like, how crazy is this?
Here's what's happening.
How crazy is this that this guy's his name is still in the news 60 years later?
You talk about one of the worst persons that ever walked the face of the earth. I mean, you're always going to be in the news eventually.
Khan? He's not in the news.
Yes,
didn't kill 6 million
Pol
people.
Pot. There's any number.
A lot. I mean, I think that there's definitely, in the grand scheme of things, there's been a lot of evil men.
Has been, but again, as far as the amount,
he just keeps rising up to the top in terms of making news in this day and age. It's crazy. I got some news for you later on in the show.
I don't know. I don't think
to show you that he's still making news.
Who else do you think could be worse than him? I mean, if there was any face on it, prior history, I mean, who would actually be worse than him?
I agree with you, but I'm just saying, though. Do you find it weird that his name still comes up on a weekly basis in the news reports?
It doesn't surprise me. No.
Could you grant us some sort of like
some Jewish insight,
a seal of approval on this new segment?
Thumbs up.
You want the Sunday Jeff endorsed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're like
there'll be a picture of me with a Jewish star with my thumb like this. In about a couple of days, it'll be on there. But like I said,
we never. It's never like where we dispute how he's.
It's your show. You do whatever you want.
You don't ever dispute that he was a cocksucker or anything. We're just saying, I'm just giving you news. I throw it out to the guys. And I'm like, the one I got today, crazy. I had it for a couple weeks. So
I've been waiting. That's what I really want.
Got some. Oh, it's perfect for today then.
All right, but what were we talking about before? What would you go back and change though?
It probably would be World War II.
Okay,
to stop World War II.
That's a pretty big one.
Yeah.
What is a one man going to do to stop that though?
Take out the one man that's bad.
You're going to
you're going back to that age old question.
Oh, you're talking about like going back to an infant?
To that game.
I don't know about that far. I mean, not baby killer, but
so you're a man's man. You'd wait for he was like at his prime, and then you try to knock him off, right? He's 18.
Yeah.
See that? Brian and Q.
Yeah.
They wished out. They wanted to take out a baby.
Oh, we'd murder an infant. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to let him live some kind of life.
So much easier. So much less taxing.
So you want to take him mano a mano when he's at his prime?
Because when he was born, he doesn't have the mustache. He's not doing any of that stuff. It's just as he got older, obviously he fell victim to wrongdoing.
Wait, what age do you want to take him out at?
I'd take him out at 18.
18. How old are you going to be? Are you at this age? I don't know. You think you can take down an 18-year-old at this point?
Yeah, maybe.
You realize Hitler's not in a wheelchair right now.
He will be when I get done with him.
All right. So, do you want to go back as a 48-year-old man, or do you want to go back?
No, I wouldn't go back. You
want to go back as an
18-year-old? Yeah.
Okay,
so,
right.
playing an even playing field.
It's so difficult on yourself.
All right. So, you're going to go back as an 18-year-old. What kind of an 18-year-old? Were you a roughhouser or were you a bar brawler?
Yeah, like at 18. Were you
I wasn't a troublemaker.
Do you think maybe you should send somebody else then?
You want to send Ming?
Send Q. Q was a scrapper when he was young. You should probably send
I could
Q.
just see that sending Q back there.
All right, so you're going back.
You're
18.
asshole.
You're going back.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take him out like, Jesse James style, shoot him in the back?
Nah.
You want to look him in the face.
Piano wire.
This is why.
Piano wire, huh?
Piano wire, that bastard.
What do you mean?
Strangle a fuck
Like
with a
from
piano
behind.
wire.
Wile E. Coyote? You mean
just like
set
this.
up
Just put-
across the road?
Put
as he's
piano
riding
wire around his neck and
motorcycle?
just till his face turns purple and he passes
Hitler
out.
killer.
Oh, yeah, so you're going to get him from behind then?
Sure you get him
so
from
did
behind.
You going to rape him?
No, but you would have to.
Nah, I'm not.
The piano wire, you're not going to do it from the front, right?
You beat the shit out of him first.
Are you going to take him out with the element of surprise? Or are you going to go in there and be like, "Yo,
Yeah, with I'll
Let's
be
go.
wearing a hoodie and just
Let's
like,
go.
yo, let's
let's do this"? The fate of the world.
Put up
rests
your
with me. Don't you think though that's irresponsible of you though? In case you don't win, don't you think you should go back and kill him as a baby?
Yeah,
Just
and
in
he's like,
case.
he's like,
Nah.
this is why. This is why.
Nah, I wouldn't-
fucking Jewish guy attacking me
because
for
then
no
you're
reason.
no better than he is. Then you're just a baby killer, like everybody. They're no different
No,
than he
you're
is.
not. No, you're not. If there's one baby in the history of the world that you can kill when everybody's got to go like good on you, it's baby Hitler.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah, but
handful of fucking douchebags.
whenever-
that are like, ooh, but
You're
otherwise,
talking about an infant that
I
doesn't
wanna
even
be
know
the
anything
person
yet.
that's going to fucking complain to me.
Nobody would complain.
Well, that'd be like, oh, that was wrong. Even baby Hitler deserved
Yeah,
a
you'd
trial.
be surprised. I bet you there would be
Right.
some people that complain.
Oh, I know there would be, but I want them to. I would
Bleeding
love to get
hearts.
them in this room.
Would it
tell
be
me
would
why.
be the good
Jeff
for
beat him
man?
up.
But you know what? By doing that, even at an infant, though, you know how many lives you would have saved?
That's what I'm talking
not
about.
only just between Jewish people and just how many
Oh,
people
yeah.
that you,
No
the
war.
American,
Nobody would've went to
French,
war.
anybody.
Think about it though, right?
Pearl Harbor would have never happened, and none of that stuff would have ever happened.
But all those people that died in the war, right? What if one of them would have gone on to become like 10 times worse than him?
Yeah, that's not.
And they always throw that out there, and that probably
Right.
that would be the odds of that are astronomical.
Himmler wasn't good either.
Pretty small.
Well,
Pretty small odds.
why don't we do it this way though? Like, how about like you go and take all in one shot? You take down Himmler, Hitler, all in one day in your time machine.
Mengele.
The whole Third Reich.
Yeah.
Be flying around Germany in his fucking.
You want some of this?
Wait, so he's just bare knuckle brawling all these guys? I swear to God, like I think I could get into a fight for 15 seconds. I'd be so winded. Let alone beat up
Out
the
there
whole
like
fucking Third Reich in one
Look
day.
like Captain America over there.
Can I convince you that for the sake of the world, you probably should go back and kill the baby? Just to be
I'd
safe.
still rather do it. Because this way you see him for what he is. He's there with his mustache.
You know, I don't
You'd be
think he
like,
had the mustache.
I don't think at
Well,
18. Yeah, I don't think so.
you never know.
Just paint the mustache on the baby before you do it.
But I'm saying it's like, could you
bit
actually
of shoe
sit there
polish.
but I'm saying could you actually go back and actually choke an infant like that, or would you be
Knowing
like
what
sucking a
that child will come
pacifier,
into?
or sitting there with a teddy bear in its arms? You're going, I'm killing this fuck. I know it's Hitler.
Again, you know that's not happening when you went
No,
back
but
there.
you could go back seeing somebody like if you saw Hitler, even if you were the same age and you saw his face, then you'd be like, I'm killing this fuck, because you know what he did. As an infant, it's just like looking at another child. You wouldn't know the difference.
I think that I owe that to the world to do that. It's
unless you paint a marker on his underneath his nose and like, now I know
that's
who
what
it
he
is.
said. That's what I'm saying. I think I owe it to the world though to carry through with my mission though if I was sent back to do it,
Right.
regardless of how difficult it may be. You got to put that aside and think about all the suffering that you're snuffing out.
As much as you want to be a tough guy and go fucking.
Then the two parents
head-to-head
turn
with
around
them
and
at 18.
mano y mano.
One punch knockout. Hitler walks away. What the fuck was that all about?
Hold on, I got a time machine. I'll be back.
You know what?
I'll get you when you're a fucking infant. I tried it my way. I'm coming back now, motherfucker.
He's in the fucking nursery, like fucking swollen eye.
He's like, wait till I get better. 2 more days beforehand. I want that sucker when it comes out of the
Turns
fucking
out
womb.
That's actually what started his hatred of Jews. He's like, I got cold cocked by some Jew for no reason.
I hate those motherfuckers.
He's the reason why.
About this.
It's like out of nowhere. I was a nice guy. I was just reading a paper. This fucking Jewish guy came out and smacked me in the fucking teeth. I'm killing them all now.
I like this girl. This girl said her name, Danny, Incredible Ms. D on Twitter. On my dating profile, I specifically say, message me if Sunday Jeff is your favorite celebrity. No one has messaged me.
Oh, well. I don't have a chip on my
She's
shoulder.
got some small window of opportunity there to find a mate if that's what you're looking for.
It doesn't appear she is. Yeah, that's pretty obscure. Going the Sunday
Any other
Jeff.
questions for Sunday, Jeff?
Oh, she's pretty, too. Okay, Sunday Jeff, if you could have any other job aside from your current occupation.
What are we talking about? His hidden occupation that no one knows about?
Right, yeah. If you could do, suddenly you're, boom, snaps your fingers, any occupation in the world.
Any occupation in the world. That's a pretty good one.
What, the captain of industry?
Nah, not tycoon.
Spy?
International spy,
yeah.
Like Born Identity.
I had trouble knocking out Hitler. You don't want me to be a spy. I don't know. It's a good
Male
one.
model?
Porn star?
Would you be a porn star? You'd like to be a porn star?
There's not much in it, other than the tang, no.
Yeah, in the beginning. Eventually you get old, and then what do you
You
got?
always got to worry about disease and stuff.
Well, if he wants to make some money, just do gay porn. That's where the money is. Do some gay porn.
Suddenly, that lady, if in a world where you're doing gay
tell you
porn,
the truth,
I don't think she that person on
favorite
Twitter who was
celebrity.
looking for somebody who was a favorite celebrity or something. Jeff, she'd have a lot more people to choose from.
Yeah, he's like, respect
think?
my gay porn money.
Yeah, respect mine. That's right. Respect it.
Breaking news. Can I give you guys a quick update on the Cryptozoic Man booty time?
I wish you would, because I've been waiting. At the end of March has come, and I still haven't received mine.
We've been coming. It's fucking April.
Is it? Oh,
See that?
It's April 3rd, I think, today. Definitely, we're still getting them out. The box. I mean, we are on our last leg of them now. I anticipate by next week having every order shipped out. Definitely overestimated the job that I could do the job by myself of packing and boxing and labeling and getting them out. It took me longer than a month. I thought it would take me a month, but it's taken me about 6 weeks. So if you haven't gotten it yet, don't worry, it's coming.
don't fret.
Also, anybody who's asking or upset or may be not happy when they open the box to see 4 signatures instead of 2.
I'll be suicidal if I see that. Why? Whose signatures might I get aside from mine and yours? I can't tell you how unhappy that would make
Right,
me.
chill out. Come off the ledge.
All right,
It's not
all
that
right.
bad.
Okay,
It's not that bad.
It's just 2 signatures, right? But I've considered taking my life for much less, so I feel like this may be it. This may be it.
No, because I mean, come on, man. I mean, there's ups and downs in this life, and if you open the box and you specified you wanted a Brian Wall only, and you see 2 other signatures on there,
That's a bonus. You should be happy.
it's a bonus. And unfortunately,
In some world, that's a bonus.
but Ming signed all the copies of issue 2. I had to.
In fact, he signed every comic in the store, whether it was Cryptozoic Man or not. He went nuts.
he took some PCP that night. He had a fresh box of markers.
There was no stopping him.
He was naked one the next morning, still signing.
Our famous people demand this. We go out of business. I don't sign this shit, guys. Give me some more angel dust, Mike. Take some yourself, fuckface.
But he signed all the issue 2s, bless his heart. So
What an angel.
Bless his heart.
So I had to
guy.
make the call. Do I send when you're getting now to issue 2, 3, and 4, do I send issue 3 and 4s without Mike and Ming's signature while the Ming signature was on issue 2? It was way too chaotic to try to weed out who just got Brian Waltz. We're signing them. I mean, and these guys are busting their ass signing them. I feel
It's
horrible.
fucked up how long it takes.
It does. I feel horrible that like they have to field phone calls.
What'd you do that for?
From customers calling the store and being like, I don't want your signature. Why'd you sign this?
Thanks a lot, jerk.
It's worthless
You
to
don't understand what you're doing to them, people. Please stop.
I don't think this is going to discourage them.
It's too late, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike went in for, actually, I also want to do this, too. Today's episode, it's devoted to Mike Zapsik.
Really?
Going in for surgery tomorrow morning.
Is he really? Why? What's he getting done? Oh, he had hernia, right?
Yeah, he had a hernia
Okay.
operation. So he's getting this procedure done.
Let's put it this way. We're not allowed to say tranny around the store anymore. Dude.
Yeah, season 4 is going to be an eye-opener.
Yeah. Man's going to be sucking his tits daily.
Oh, man.
But wait a minute. No, I do. You guys, I want to do something nice, and you guys always do.
Okay,
really.
all right.
Well, not you, Jeff. Brian. I did want to give a shout out. You know, this episode's definitely devoted to Mike, and this one's for Mike. Kind of effort tonight. But before
he got the hernia from signing all those comics.
I think
lifting those boxes and shit.
I think he did because this dude going in for an operation, his last 40 hours were spent catching up to Ming. So because Ming had signed everything, Ming was done. He caught up to Ming, and now he's done. Before going in, just in case something goes wrong and he loses the use of his limbs, don't worry, people. All of Mike's comics have been signed. So
wow, nice.
So
I'll tell you what.
He's signing them through the surgery as we speak.
As a special bonus, I will fly you to New Jersey and spotlight you on Comic Book Men if you can somehow call Mike's hospital room and be like, why'd you sign my comic?
No, all kidding aside, though, people, please. Just I know this has been you've dealt with so much, and you've been so patient, you've been so understanding. But if you ordered Brian Wall only, just understand
it's not happening.
It didn't happen. It wasn't able to happen, and I had to make decisions based upon the benefit of the overall order.
You can't get any more books anyways.
Can't get it. These books are sold out, man.
So many people asked at MegaCon, they were like, you don't have your own book, like I was an asshole or whatever. And I'm like, no, I don't have
sold
to.
out,
so many
man.
copies.
Sold out.
That's
And
it.
I guarantee you,
thing.
people, that book is way more valuable with all 4 signatures than with just ours. Guaranteed. That's not no bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, they're on TV, right? They're on the show. So, it would make sense.
Then you know what? If you're unhappy, slap it up on eBay. Guarantee you're not going to be unhappy anymore. If you see those 2 signatures,
yeah,
right?
Maybe. I don't
know. I'm trying to convince them.
Thousands of people.
I don't want to deal with this no more.
eBay servers go down. People are just flooding the fucking.
No, and again, man, so touched and amazed by the understanding and the patience of everybody involved. But this is it. This is the final leg. By next week, all the orders will have gone out, and it'll be the biggest successful booty time that has ever been done in the history of podcast promotions, I believe.
It's got to be, yeah.
Right? I mean, it has to go down as the greatest podcast promotion.
Put Mike in the hospital. Put Ming on PCP. Fucking.
Yeah, there was a price to pay for this.
Yeah, lives of 2 good men.
But that's the breaking news. If you haven't gotten it yet, don't worry, it's coming, and you're going to be happy when you get it. Yeah. I guarantee it. Well, no guarantees in anything in life. But
Guarantee not valid.
But definitely. All right. Can I tell you about Hulu Plus?
Sure.
I just saw a commercial, a real commercial on the real television broadcast
for Hulu Plus.
For Hulu Plus.
Uh-oh.
Right? Is there something? Is there Hulu?
I think there's regular Hulu.
What's Hulu Plus then?
Hulu Plus gives you more access. That gives you.
But is Hulu the same
unlimited.
thing? Is it the same thing? You just
no,
watch
Hulu's
TV?
free, so it's like you can't watch near as much. Hulu Plus is $79 a month. It's better. You get 2 weeks for free. HuluPlus.com/TESD. You know, if that's your thing. But you saw a commercial, huh?
Yeah, and the premise of the commercial was like, know before your friends do what happened on your favorite television shows.
What?
Did they release can you watch TV before it airs, like episodes that haven't run yet? Can you watch them before anybody else does?
I didn't think so, but
They should do that then. That's how they'd really get a lot of customers.
Hulu Plus?
Yeah, they should get episodes that like next year's Walking Dead.
Right.
Just show it on Hulu Plus. They'd fucking rake up.
And don't you think AMC would be like, well, how do we win?
Well, the word of mouth.
Yeah, Hulu Plus is like, well, that is a good idea, I suppose. You know, if we could convince the networks to do it.
But I'm telling you, man, like if that's how you want to if you want to become like the biggest provider of internet television, get The Walking Dead before anybody else does.
Mm-hmm. Including their home network, yeah.
Don't bother like trying to like shill on a fucking podcast to try to get people. Get The Walking Dead a year before AMC shows it.
Oh, even a year before?
Think about how huge that would be.
I mean, if you give it, if you
Give
were
it some
like,
thought, though, really, though.
if you did Hulu Plus, like, so let's say Hulu Plus had it a day before, that I get. A year before, it's like, it's been torrented. Like, everyone's seen it. They're like, they may as well just produce it themselves then. That would be a rough partnership. I think AMC would be like, I don't know. I mean, we're winning with them. I don't know why we're going to give it to you guys.
I think I should be on the board. At Hulu
I
Plus.
don't disagree with that.
I don't think you should scoff at that idea. I think I should be allowed to throw that out there at the board of directors.
There are no bad ideas,
right? I sat there at the desk, and they're like, "What do you got? What ideas you got? We need to really bump up the subscription level of Hulu Plus."
Right.
I'm like, "Hey, Walking Dead a year before it hits television."
Basically, before it's even been made. I mean, I don't think they hold on to him for a year.
Well, let's just tell the people that they're going to do it so they sign up.
Okay. Oh, and then you don't come through?
And then what you say? The program is allowed to change.
Right.
You know?
Like people are like, wait a second, I'm confused. So season 5 is out before season 4? What the fuck is going on here?
If you put in the Tell 'em Steve Dave code, the TSD code, you're going to get Walking Dead season 6.
Oh yeah, we're promising you that. So go to huluplus.com/TESD and you could be the ultimate spoiler because you're going to see.
You're only going to get it if you put the Tell 'em Steve Dave code or TESD code. You'll get to see first.
Yeah.
Walking Dead season 6. And they haven't even made one. What's it up to right now?
I think it's at season 4 right now, but season 6, they have it now. So if you sign up, you just go in there and you can watch it.
Are we allowed to say this? Or are they going to be like, what's good?
I don't know.
I mean, our listeners aren't. I mean, we're not talking about.
I think our time is limited with Hulu Plus anymore anyway. So. Go on the Hulu Plus. It's awesome.
And like I said, if you're looking for that Walking Dead season 6, program is subject to change at any given notice.
Yeah.
You know, things happen.
We're just reporting the news. We're not making it, man.
Exactly. I mean, programming changes constantly on these big platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a platform?
Yeah. Nice use of the word, man. It's vernacular, bro.
HuluPlus.com/TESD.
For Walking Dead season 6. You want to talk about audiblepodcast.com/TESD? What do you want to say about it?
IT.com.
Yep, audiblepodcast.com. .com. Say it with me. .com. .com/TESD. And if you go to that address, CG, do you know what's going to happen? Do you? Do you? What's going to happen?
I see Susie.
You're going to see Susie?
Yeah.
I don't think so. You know what's going to happen? You're going to get a free audiobook and a 30-day trial. 30 days! For free! Just by signing up. And did you know that Tell 'em Steve Dave has their own audiobook? It's called Tell 'em Steve Dave Fairy Retail Theater.
Yes.
Do you like fairy tales?
Sure.
You do? Okay. So, they have 150,000 books, but you only really got to worry about one, and that's Tell 'em Steve Dave's Fairy Retail Theater. Use that as your free book. Free! 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 AudiblePodcast.com/TESD. D! D! D!
Eating healthy, Q.
Yeah, right now.
It's very important. I mean, it's probably one of the most important things you can do is start to change your diet, and because we're not getting any younger.
Right.
And this is the only body we have.
Wait, what? So I should put down all this junk food I'm eating right now?
Put that shit down, Q.
But it's, what? But it's delicious. There's no delicious, healthy options out there, guys. If there's were, I'd be eating them. I'd be eating them instead.
You're wrong, Q.
What?
You are wrong, my friend. There's a new company called Nature Box. That's right.
Wait,
Look at
Nature
this
Box.
stupid look on his face. He's never heard of Nature Box before. What a jerk off.
Why do you guys look so healthy and glowing, and I look so shitty? What's going on?
You look pale, right?
What do you know that I don't know?
I've been eating your share of the Nature Box free samples they've sent us for doing this ad.
And I've been eating the share of 5 other people's Nature Boxes, which is why I'm still
why you still don't look that good.
Yeah. My neck is still thick.
Let me give you a couple bullet points about Nature Box, Q.
I mean, I'm all ears, Walter.
Curbing your appetite doesn't get any easier just because you went on a diet, Q. When's the last time you went on a diet?
Fuck. I mean, what answer do you want?
I mean, really, the real answer.
I mean, I probably, I slip in and out a couple times a year when I get a little too
So
chubby.
you will try a couple times a year.
Oh, yeah. I have to.
I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. I hate to interrupt the commercial for Declan. The guy fucking he drives me up the wall, man.
He just loves it.
Right.
Declan just wants to tell him Steve Dave as fast as he can get it because he
We're not
fucking
even done
loves
recording. He's like, "Can you please?"
He just wrote, "Can you please upload it tonight?"
Yeah,
I'm dying to hear it.
It's like 2 in the morning in Ireland.
Do you know how fucking long it takes me to get home to fucking load it onto the computer and then upload it? It takes like an hour because the files are so huge.
I mean, Declan works for us for free, right?
Yeah, come on, man.
No, he doesn't.
Give him the one perk he gets out of this. Listen to it first.
Okay.
Declan wants me to upload this thing so he can edit for us and Soundmaster us and put it up.
Fuck it, I'll give him my Nature Box in place of it.
But anyway, dieting is huge, right? So, Jeff, you know how much money is spent on Americans dieting a year? It's astronomical.
Sure it is.
Well, guess what, bitch?
He's talking to you.
Nature Box is the new way to eat healthy when you're on your diet. When the 3 a.m. hunger pains come and you really get cranky and lightheaded,
At 3 a.m.?
at
What
3
are you, a
a.m.,
fucking insomniac? What the fuck?
Nah, for him it might be 3 a.m.
don't hit the vending machine and pack on the pounds.
What are you, a homeless person? Like living in a fucking crack hotel or something? It's 3 o'clock. You're hitting vending machines. Like, what? Do you live in a fucking motel?
I'm just reading.
dumpster
I
or
think
something?
Nature Box is a little bit more urban than Tell 'em Steve Davis. Okay?
Okay.
I think Nature Box appeals to a more urban crowd than the.
Yo, give me some of that granola, motherfucker.
I don't think Nature Box.
I'm definitely sure this isn't what Nature Box wants.
I don't think Nature Box is playing to the white pussified fucking urbanites, suburbanites.
What are you talking about? It says vegan on the bag.
Of course they're. Who are they
exactly
playing
who
to?
they're
No,
going
they're playing to the New York City crowd, the San Francisco crowd, the crowd that can go out and see a vending machine left, right, and center when they walk out their front door. All right?
Why? Where do they live?
In the city.
Oh.
We're
Not suburbia.
City
like
never
us.
sleeps.
Yeah, suburbanites are probably
Like I
not
walk
the
out-
target audience.
I walk out my.
You
front
got to
door.
be a little. You got to be a little bit of a douchebag. I think to fucking get
to
this
eat the
shit.
stuff.
Take 2 more free samples, please.
I have a heart attack.
I mean, we've abused our advertising in a lot of ways. But this takes the cake. You have to be a douchebag.
You know, the mindset.
Right.
I mean, you're not talking about all these guys are really fit and trim.
Yeah.
You know what they are a little bit. A little bit.
You know
not
what I love
not a
about
lot.
us? I love that we're going to play this commercial as is. Any smart people would just stop it and restart it. We're just going to go ahead.
All right, take two.
We're going to try and recover
Let's take
from
two.
that.
Let's take two.
Yeah.
Curbing your appetite doesn't get any easier just because you went on a diet Sunday, Jeff. When the 3 a.m. hunger pangs hit, you can tough it out, get cranky and lightheaded, or you can hit the vending machine and pack on the pounds.
You fat fuck.
Is there a vending machine at work?
Yes.
Or in your bedroom.
Fucking out of order.
We already went over this. So
Okay,
take
all right,
one.
all right. Let's take two. Okay, sorry.
But now there's a third option. Snack smarter in 2014 with NatureBox. Sign up to NatureBox for great tasting healthy snacks sent right to your front door.
I got to tell you, I did actually accidentally eat some of the packaging. No. I ate some of the. Where did the fucking box go?
It's over here. Brother.
They're just snacking out of it right now.
Those honey Dijon pretzels. They were actually really good. Do you like honey Dijon pretzels?
Yeah, fucking who doesn't? Who doesn't?
In all honesty, I'm not even trying to bounce back from
I mean, I haven't had
what we
it
said.
before, but
But
tell you what,
they're pretty good.
I'm kind of interested in the black and white granola.
Let's pop it. Let's rip it open on mic, and you try it right now.
right, but
Let's do a
listen.
little testimonial.
But I'm going to give an honest read. Like,
Don't. We don't have enough room to recover for.
I'm not going to push something that I think's fucking.
All right. You know what?
BBQ flavor
That's
nut
BQ
mix,
for
like
you.
that?
Yeah.
You won't sell your soul.
Sweet salt.
Not for the amount of money I'm getting from the cut of this commercial. No. All right.
They say they're not talking about rabbit food, don't they, Jeff?
Okay.
You ever had a rabbit as a child, or as an adult?
I've had a pet.
Look at me, I had to think about it. That's a
My wife had a rabbit.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of food did you feed it?
I don't know. Alfalfa. I don't know what the hell it was.
Harvest box or nature box or whatever it is.
Salt wheel. I don't know what the hell that thing used to eat.
Salt.
So what happened?
Hey, the salt wheel
Is it
in it.
good?
As God is my witness, this is fucking delicious. This is really good.
From the atheist.
Right.
From the announcement.
As money is my witness.
Okay, there you go.
In God we trust.
Yeah, this is really good. I would eat this if this was in my house all the time. I would
Okay.
eat this all the time. This is really good.
All right. So, Jeff, think French toast granola, salted caramel pretzel pops, dark cocoa almonds, and more designed to leave you full and healthy. Check it out now at naturebox.com. You'll find 0 trans fats, 0 high fructose corn syrup, and nothing artificial. NatureBox ships for free, just like nature does. What does that mean? Nature doesn't ship for free.
What the? I don't know about that.
Sure, it does.
What does that mean?
Like
Nature
an
ships.
apple just falls from the tree right into your hand.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's-
What fucking orchard are you hanging out in? I gotta pay for my apples.
Yeah. I got to jump over a fucking
That's not
fence
nature. That's not nature.
and take a chance that I get shot with a buckshot as a farmer as I try to steal an apple.
You can grow an apple tree in the yard. You don't have to go through all that. Listen to me. Apples are fucking overrated anyway because this shit is good. This is my
Walt's
jam.
paralyzed from the waist down from trying to steal apples.
On the apple.
One was one apple.
All right. Speaking of stealing fruit, have you guys ever heard? I mean, this one has always stuck with me. You told me this many years ago, and I never, ever, did not ever heed that warning you told me about farmers who grow diarrhea corn.
Oh, the shit corn.
The first 10 rows of when you see a corn stalks.
Right.
Yeah.
First 10 rows, eat it, diarrhea. Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah, no.
Why, you tried it?
No, I always heeded those words, man. Those are the wisest, most important words you ever said to me in our 40-year relationship.
Oh my god.
You don't eat fucking corn anyway, so the 100 rows could be fucking diarrhea corn.
Do you think NatureBox does that? Like the first 10 rows of fucking whatever they're growing.
The first 3 bags they give
Gives
you?
you diarrhea.
Guys, these are really good. I would order these.
Yeah.
Q, if you order right now,
Yeah.
you get 50% off by going to naturebox.com/TESD. That's naturebox.com/TESD. Stop the vending machine madness. You know, vending machines kill a lot of people each year. They fall on top of people.
Really?
Yeah.
NatureBox has not killed one person.
That's right. I don't think NatureBox can. I can say God is my witness.
Go ahead.
NatureBox has never had a death on their hands, like a vending machine.
No fatalities whatsoever.
What about you, Sonny Jeff? Has a vending machine ever fallen on top of anybody at your work?
It's really good.
No.
They say that's a common occurrence. That kills a lot of people per year.
Wow.
Get a handle on your health and hunger. Go to naturebox.com/TESD and start turning your life around. Back to the show. Oh, maybe you asked me about how I felt about Comic Book Man coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I had the perfect story to sum up my. I can tell it now.
Okay.
The day that was announced that Comic Book Man was coming back for renewal, that same afternoon, out of nowhere, inexplicably, is that how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
My bathroom key returned.
Shut the fuck up.
I
Really?
swear to God.
Wow.
No rhyme or reason.
No pomp, no circumstance. It's just, here it is.
Yes. When I got home from work that afternoon, that evening.
Your wife locked you out of the bathroom at home.
Here's the key to the bathroom.
So, what do you think the first thing I told my wife was? Was it that I got that
I know
was
it was about
announced?
the key.
Oh, yeah.
It was about the key.
Oh, without a doubt.
The key gave me.
That's like the key to the city to
It
him.
was. It just made me go like,
I'm human.
everything's great, man. Everything's cool. What do I, and it definitely like lifted my spirits.
Where do you think it came from? Where did that gesture come from? Do you know? What was it like? One of the change.org?
I think also, I don't know if it was on Last Tell 'em Steve Dave. I don't know how you feel spiritually, Sunday Jeff, but
bankrupt
angels.
like me.
Angels, are they watching over us?
No. That's right. We talked about that.
What?
No.
No.
I'm not
No
a spiritual
guardian
person.
angel.
No.
For Sunday, Jeff.
No less than 24 hours before getting the key back.
The toilet angel visited you.
No less than 24 hours before getting the key back. In the span of the stash and where I go to get pizza every day. We just walked it Sunday, Jeff. Eerily faced with two elderly women who needed my help. And I helped them both.
You were their angel?
I was there for them, and I think that my angel then came through with the key to the toilet.
Wow. Oh, how did you help them? What did they?
This lady was falling out of her car.
Falling out?
Yeah, well, she was parked.
Oh, okay.
And she kind of like opened the door, and she kind of like, I don't know, she kind of like was falling out. She was making weird noise.
Mm-hmm.
So I ran over and I pushed her back in.
Well,
Really?
beer bottles came flying out.
And then less than like 15 feet after I said, "You okay? You need any help?" She was like, "No, I'm all right." Walking to Mr. Pizza Slice, I see a nun being treated shabbily.
A nun?
Yeah.
Who treats a nun shabbily?
Shockingly, there are people out there. Beard
Even
guy
I wouldn't do that.
Even Beard guy wouldn't do that. I don't think.
Even I'm shocked.
Unless the nun was like looking for a free picture.
Yeah, she's like, hey, fatty, take a picture with me. I'm like, all right, $15. Fuck you.
You look sheepishly at that sign.
I'm like, look, it's weird to say this because, I do make money from the TV show, but I don't even get the whole 15. I only get $5 out of it.
Look, sister.
So give me 7.
Either take the photo or walk.
Yeah, Catholic Church has been collecting all
But
people
she
for
was
years.
a Catholic nun, though.
No? I think there was another. I didn't know there was another kind of
this
nun.
was a weird French-Canadian nun who walked. I could hear her talking to somebody and being like, "I'm begging today for some sort of donation for her church,
Some sort of charity.
some sort of charity." But she used the words "begging," which I thought was weird. As I walked by, I could hear the conversation, and the guy really was rude to her. Really rude to her, and and he walked away. And
Like, what did he say to her? He said something.
He was
shitty
just
to her?
like, "What? What do you like?" He was like, "What? What do you mean? What?" You're begging?
like dismissing,
Just
like,
so dismissive and so like it could have been. You could have just been like, give her $1 if you don't even have $1. I know this guy had $1,
At least just ignore her.
or just be like, "I'm sorry, I don't have any money, sister.
I gotta go back
Hit
and
me
kill
up
Hitler.
another day or something." But just be nice. Just be nice.
Civil.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
So I told the nun, go to 35 Broad Street when I get back from eating pizza. I'll give you a $10.
Ooh, nice.
Now, again, that was out of the drawer, so it wasn't my money. It was Kev's money. But still.
And also, it was at night, so the store was closed.
No. The store was open. But I have absolutely no doubt that it was passed on. Like my good gestures were play it forward.
You paid it forward, and then you got your bathroom key. Because this shit happened before the bathroom key?
Yeah.
Wow.
Then less than 24 hours later, like an angel, like you're fooling around though, but like the key is given to me like the key to heaven, like the pearly gates.
Right, no more stank toilet for you, man. Sorry, Sunday Jeff, you're still there, but
ridiculous. And then he drops the fucking key in the toilet bowl.
What do you
Fucking
think,
angels.
though, huh? No? Yes?
It's a key to the bathroom.
is it all?
It's not like they cure you all diseases.
Is it all coincidence? Well, but to him, it's meaningful.
It was
That key
meaningful.
was very meaningful.
It was very meaningful because I felt like I shouldn't have gotten it taken away. I never abused it. Yeah, if you could abuse it. I don't know how you could.
That whole situation was, left the colon serpent in there for somebody
No,
to see.
I never leave. I never leave a not so Super Bowl for anybody.
Right.
You know, I am totally like respectful. in
Clorox
the
bleaching
bathroom.
down everything.
I don't know why it was taken away. I don't care anymore. Because all that matters is it's back.
It came back.
And I'm just here. Do some good deeds out there, people. It'll come back to help you out.
It
really.
Gotta run around looking for fucking abused nuns now. Jesus Christ. Ladies falling out of cars.
Yeah, well, I mean, those were extremes. Though. I just thought I said to myself after it happened, I was like, "This is really weird. It feels like I'm in a dream. Like it was just so weird. Like it was too surreal. It happened so fast, right on top of one another.
Fucking locks.
The lady and the nun?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like within the span of like 10 seconds.
Was it the nun that was falling out of the car?
No, it wasn't the same lady. It was two totally different senior citizens. All right, let's do some Hitler news.
All right. Somebody also asked. And I can't find it now. But they did want to know, Sunday Jeff, how it feels to be part of a podcast that counts Hitler as their unofficial fourth member.
We think we already got the answer.
Yeah, I guess we did.
You know us. We know, and you know, he's the most evil personification that ever walked the earth. We're always shitting on him.
One of them.
I thought you said he was.
Oh, he is the most, but I'm saying there's many like you said.
When you look up evil in the dictionary, his picture should be there, right?
I would definitely think so.
Yeah. All right. So we know where it's at. It's not like we ever.
It's not like you're selling T-shirts of him smiling and kill everybody on the back.
This is the equivalent, like I said, man, of we give Hitler a shitler every week now.
Okay.
This
is
really
replacing fat news. Well, fat news was me fucking being called fat, I guess.
There you go. No, extra.
Yeah, I know, right? As if I were like, wait, what? When did this happen?
I got two on here. Both are really good, though. Have you guys heard about the Hitler store?
The Hitler store, probably as popular, if not less popular, than the year-round Christmas store.
Yeah, I mean, this shop owner, Rajesh Shah, claims he did not know the extent of the German dictator's crime before he named his store Hitler. What? The newly opened store features German dictator's name in giant white lettering with a Nazi swastika dotting the letter I. Members of the Jewish community in Ahmedabad have urged the proprietor to change the offensive moniker, but their demands have been ignored. I want you guys to look at the name of the store. I don't know. I mean, I kind of think that one might cause some.
So what does he even sell, though?
How could you not walk in here though? Like, I would see the store, Jeff. I would be like, "This is fucking nuts."
It was supposed to be Tommy Hilfiger. That's what. That is crazy. Missing like the eagles on each side of the letters.
Let me read you some of the response.
But look what he's selling in there, man. It's not even anything with it. There's got like Superman shirts and stuff in the storefront. It's like nothing to do.
Selling Hitler paraphernalia though. It's like
what a weird thing.
Against all odds. Have you ever seen that store in the mall? It's like kind of like urban-y.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kind of selling like if you want to get your rap on.
Yeah.
I think that's what this is selling.
Could be just publicity too, just to make, like you said, walk into the store. It's like, I got to see what's in here. I mean, they're ridiculous. But
owner Rajesh Shah claims he did not know the extent of the fear's atrocities and decided to name the store Hitler because it was the nickname of his business partner's grandfather.
Killing that fucker too.
He has refused to change the name unless he is compensated for the money he has spent on branding the controversial shop.
But I mean, aside from the sign, what is the branding? I guess like decorations inside.
We had to
maybe?
put up a cloth banner for over a month saying Hitler opening shortly. No one objected to the name then, he says.
Yeah, but I don't think they had the swastika over the dotting of an I either.
I mean, you're also talking about a country that's fucking like sanctions gang rapes and fucking buses and shit. So
he added, frankly,
surprised.
until the time we applied for the trademark permission, I had only heard that Hitler was a strict man. It was only recently that we read about Hitler on the internet.
No, dude, then you call your store Edgar, not not Hitler.
We have spent 40,000 rupees on the banner, coupled of other 1,000 on visiting cards and branding activity. We have run out of money now. We are willing to change the name if we are compensated for the board.
Like they're owed. These people should just fucking burn the place down.
Look at it. He's got his business card there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it does look like a nice card. It's like American Psycho, right? That is a good-looking card, I gotta say. But, I mean...
Do you feel that's even almost... His response is almost more offensive than the name?
It absolutely
Pay me
is.
and I'll change it.
It absolutely is. It's just like, I'm an ignorant fuck who didn't, like, I thought Hitler was, like, stern.
That's all publicity.
Yeah,
Obviously.
it sounds
What
crazy.
fuck up would want that kind of publicity, though? How could that help?
You're talking about it right now.
Right, but you know it's not going to help.
No,
Sell
Steve
one-
Dave. Tell him Steve Dave listeners.
Well, I think, okay, granted. You know, it's an outlet in Rujabab to sell the Tell 'em Steve Dave Ant shirt, but still.
Maybe they sell it. Maybe the Hitler place sells it in the window.
But I find that if right now I told you guys that his store was firebombed and he was mutilated and beheaded, how would you feel?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Would you feel bad? It didn't happen.
No.
Would you?
I really
you
wouldn't care. I wouldn't
Like,
care anyways.
This is the
But
kind of shit, though, that, like, don't people realize, like...
If you could go back in time and strangle this store owner as a baby.
Just slap him, or don't have to
it's like, what are you doing, stupid? Put
So wait a
Hitler's
second.
store.
So I'm looking right here. It says 1 Indian rupee equals basically 2 cents.
So 40,000.
So 40,000 cents is, okay, so that'd be 40,000 divided by 100, which is like what? Fucking
$4,000.
This stupid fuck. Yeah. Because he branded it. It's like, well, you wasted your money,
it.
dude.
Well, I want to get on record. Did he know what he was doing, or
course he
do you
did.
believe him? Or do you believe
if you
he had
didn't
no
put
idea
the
about
swastika on there for the eye,
Is he a victim of circumstance?
you know, I mean, that's
Jeff?
you're representing the Nazi Party by putting that on your storefront, without a doubt. You know what you're doing.
But is there a chance? Can you say equivocally? Did I say that right?
Unequivocally, Sunday Jeff.
Okay, there you go.
Can you say that he really didn't know? He really
Oh,
don't
he
know.
absolutely.
We
do.
really don't know.
If of course you do.
How? You don't know. He may be a
He's putting a
simpleton.
swastika on. He's intentionally. If he didn't put that on there and just use the name without any reference to a Nazi party,
Okay.
you know, even though it's. I mean, the name is obviously first people think of Hitler, you think of the Nazi party, but looking at that, he's got the colors on there. He's got the swastika. He knew what he was doing.
Okay, Brian, you agree with Sunday Jeff?
Yeah.
Because my next story may not only punch a hole in your
This guy knew what he was doing.
You know it
your
all.
out and out arrogance.
I think I'm going to go back in time and strangle you. That's what I think I should do.
Know it all Jew. Think you know it all about Hitler?
But this next story
What's your birthday?
may punch a hole and another one punch knockout coming right up.
First 18-year-old Hitler. Now,
Go ahead.
now a new story.
This one is shocking, Sunday Jeff, and may make you sit there and go, you know what?
He knew what he was doing.
He may not have known what he was doing.
Then this guy's got brain fucking damage.
There was a poll recently in England. Now, England, they really took on the Nazi Party. They really were. You know, we kind of got involved. You know,
Yeah, just a
only
little bit.
After all right, we got Pearl Harbor. Okay, we're on board now.
Well, that was the other guy.
We were
That was
kinda
Japanese
late
we
in
were
the
worried
game.
about
We were
there.
kind of late in the game. You know, we didn't want to. But England from the get go. But there was a poll recently in Britain, and you can cut this out, Brian. I can't find. I don't want to have dead air.
I'll put in the question about the liability insurance. While no, I'll keep the dead air.
Give a little teaser. Here's a little teaser.
But shockingly, I think under the age of 20, over 20% thought Hitler was a fictional character in Britain.
Wait, what?
Come on.
I'm not kidding. There was a survey, and a lot of young British,
they think Hitler's...
answered that they thought Hitler was a fictional character.
Then you know what? They're not teaching them anything about history.
But poor Pajim.
Yeah.
Now his argument may hold some water.
Yeah, maybe Pajim was like, "Hey, I'm a victim of the fucking
maybe."
UK school
but
system.
again, but again, maybe
that, Bri? I can't. It's so much to read through, but I can't find the exact number of who thought.
You're going to tell me a grown man who's using a sign that says Hitler, like I said, with a swastika over the eye, has no idea that he's a humble man and that he's a fictional character.
They surveyed 2,000 adults. It says 1 in 10, so 10%.
10%
thought that Adolf Hitler was not a real person.
That shows you what the world's coming to.
And half were convinced that King Arthur actually existed.
So
wow.
Sunday
That's
Jack,
scary.
It's scary, but we kind of crucified Pajib.
No, we didn't crucify Pajib.
I mean, here's the thing. It's like,
I think we crucified
ignorance of the law is no excuse. It's like ignorance of history is really no excuse. He probably should have done I mean, the fucking internet exists, so just go on the internet, you know? I mean, who knows? Maybe, you know, he lives in India. Maybe he went to school till 6th grade or whatever. But look it up.
Being that close to Germany?
Do a little fucking research.
Not knowing anything? Come on.
But you know what? It was, God damn it. You know what? Hold on. Let me look it up real fast. But there was it was a company. I think they sold heaters or something. And
They used him as a little cartoon.
A little cartoon Adolf Hitler. Yeah. They used him
that's coming in a couple weeks. Don't spoil my Hitler news.
All right,
for the next couple months.
Worse.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, right there, though. What do you have to say to the people of Britain who
you came down on poor fucking Punjab?
Yeah,
so fucking hard trying to close his store down.
You know, I mean, just can't you donate a little? You know, do a little PayPal Kickstarter for Punjab to get his name changed so he can buy a new.
That ain't my deal, man. That's your deal, Kickstarter.
You should send him the whole $4,000. What would your wife say? Like she sees you writing out a check,
writing a check
it's like, for $4,000.
Because this guy wants his Nazi sign up.
Yeah,
I'm for it all the way.
Punjab erroneously branded his store as Hitler. Yeah. Why should he have to pay?
But I'm saying, you see all that. You think DC? I saw a Superman shirt in there. You think DC Comics wants their stuff in front of a window with that name on there too?
Well, I would have to imagine that DC's not directly licensing the character Superman through Hitler's store. So I mean, they can't. They have no control who sells that shirt, though. Unfortunately.
Especially in India, because the people making it probably fucking right down the street.
True, but I'm saying they could be like, you know what? Take that out of your shop. We don't want to be associated with anything with that.
They can't say that.
Why not? It's their character. It's their property.
You're crazy. You think that like if they could control what wares get sold in that store? Once they put it up for licensing, they can't say that.
Yeah, but you don't know.
I don't like Target. If somebody disagrees with Target, you think that DC could be like, well, I don't want anything DC sold at Target. DC has no control over that.
Do you think anybody at DC saw that story and is like, oh, fuck?
Right now.
No. Like you said, wasn't even a real licensed piece of apparel. It was probably made right in the back of Punjab's station wagon with a magic marker.
No, what I'm saying, they should be able to do it. Why wouldn't they be able to pull it? It's still their property.
Yeah, but they've licensed it to an apparel company. The apparel company sells the apparel. They can't be told what stores they can't sell it to, I imagine.
Yeah, well, they could if it's tainting their name, like being associated with something that's, you know, that they don't feel is appropriate. Maybe they could be like, well, you know, you have our license. We're going to pull the license if you don't stop selling it to that store.
Yeah, they could do that. They could threaten the T-shirt manufacturer, like, hey, don't sell to the Hitler store no more.
Exactly. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not go to the store and say, we're taking these.
Yeah, they couldn't do that.
But they could stop the license. Yeah. We're not going to renew your license if you continue to sell to this freaking crazy bastard over there in India.
I wonder what else he sells.
You can see there was a bunch. It looks like an urban like there's all
like against all odds. It looks like
Hot Topic kind of deal.
If you're like a young 20-something,
Yeah.
this would be the store you'd shop
Like,
at.
let's go down to the Hitler store, get some shirts. But it doesn't appear that he sells anything Hitler related, right?
No.
Just-
Then why have the sign there? It's specifically
It's really
for
weird.
just to get
you into the
his
store.
name in the
right.
news.
But I'm saying it's just exactly.
But I think it's a risky.
It's a
venture.
ploy. Oh, it's definitely
risky venture.
Yeah.
He'll wind up in find him in
Thank
pieces
God I
someplace.
talked Kevin out of doing that when we opened the stash in 1998.
Yeah, I remember that. He was like, I got an idea, Walt. It's going to sound a little bit dicey at first.
All right.
Is there anything that you wouldn't tell at the store? Like if Kevin was like, I want to sell it. I don't care what you say.
What do you mean, like in terms of something that crazy?
A piece of merchandise. So what the fuck is going on over here? with
Well,
these
you're
sound
doing
effects?
it. I see you on your phone.
No, my phone's turned down though. There's no ringer on it. That's
So the sound effects. What's that got to do with anything? You're still.
I thought it was in Shanghai over there.
yeah, but people don't know.
Now they do.
Yeah, I know. I cut that part out. I remember when I was working at West Coast Stash,
Right.
and the Porch Monkey shirts came out, and I remember opening that box.
How about those?
And I was like, holy fuck. And I put them way up in this drawer with no markings until Kevin found out, and he was like, Kevin was like, throw them away. I guess we were supposed to return them all to Chappie or whatever, but then we threw them out. Do you still have Space Monkey? That's rare. Porch Monkey shirt?
What's rarer?
Porch Monkey or Tell Him Steve Dave 194?
0.1. I gotta say the Porch Monkey shirt.
Probably a Porch Monkey shirt, yeah.
Was that ever sold online?
No, I don't think so.
Never
made
sold
online?
online. They got printed. We got them. Everyone was like, holy fuck. And then they never went up for sale. I don't think you ever sold them here, right?
No.
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Porch Monkey.
Tell him, Steve Dave. Tell him, Steve Dave. Tell him, Steve Dave. We're out. Let's go.
Let's go to the Hitler store, guys.
This has been a production of Smodco Internet Radio. Sir, only at smodcast.com.